This episode is brought to you by Elevate OS, the only all-in-one community operating system. Elevate OS transforms property management, combining resident engagement, reservations, rent payments, maintenance, and concierge services into a single super app. It also uniquely integrates access control, intercoms, package lockers, and thermostats, eliminating app fatigue and redefining modern apartment living. Visit elevateos.com/MMN for a free demo and see how they can help you level up your operations. Welcome to another episode of the Multifamily Collective. I wanted to share, I just finished up early this morning pinning an article and just put some final touches on it, published it today, about MDLs, or mobile digital license. Here in the state of Georgia, we have the mobile digital license. See if I can pull it up very quickly so you have an idea of this. For those of you who live in states that have adopted this, you probably have your own version of this. But so that's my mobile digital driver's license. It's obviously encrypted. You can't see pictures and personal information. But what's interesting to me, I was thinking about this, and then I saw a video today about Amazon making application of this technology as it relates to credentialing internal to Amazon, but then also customer facing at Amazon. So if you think about, age verified purchases on the site, or if you think about purchasing health related stuff, prescriptions, things of that nature, there are many, many use cases for digital IDs. Now, there are probably a whole lot of question marks that could come up as a result of this technology, a lot of boundaries that we're pushing, et cetera, but it got me thinking about property management. And it got me thinking about property management as it relates to how you use mobile digital license, how it could be embedded in various pieces of the workflow, the customer journey, potentially the employee or the team member journey. I didn't write about the team member, but probably do a follow-up article as it relates to that. But in the customer area of the business, you can think about a mobile digital license in terms of self-touring. Today you show up and you have to take a selfie, take a picture of your driver's license, take a picture of yourself, and then there's a compare and contrast that happens. Sometimes you have to move your head around to get the digital ID. With an MDL, you're already verified by a third party. So if this is incorporated into some of the self-showing technologies that have presented themselves, you just show up and the MDL is the credential that has been verified by the third party. And therefore you just go through a little bit less of a friction, a little bit less friction in the process of getting yourself into a home or an apartment to tour. I was also thinking about, if you sort of carry on in that resident journey, the ability to get in and out of your apartment, in and out of community spaces or common area spaces. Think about the gym and other areas that are locked off. Or if you live in a building that's self-contained, you get the MDL to get you through the front door, the MDL to get you through the gate in the parking lot. So you just show up with this credential, and instead of carrying around fobs or other forms of unlock, right, you just show up at the same hotel. You could do it today with a hotel room. You just show up and you wave. Goes through the app, but think about hotels in the future. Your MDL you don't have to get this download, do all this stuff. You've got it right there on your phone. And then I was thinking about, as it relates to fraud or applications, the verification, if it's gone through a third party, it's gone through third party credentialing, and it's a state issued ID. That ID then is what we use to make application into an apartment. And I'm not saying, I'm not going to go so far as to say it eliminates fraud, but it certainly potentially reduces fraud if you're using that credential. You think about it like an MDL. If you show up at a club and you're 18 and you flash your ID, the thing's going to flash on the screen under 21, so you're not going to get access to the club. And fraudsters are out there ahead of all of us, or will get ahead of this also. Be my guess. But anyway, I think MDLs are going to make their way into the multifamily space if they have not already. If they have, I'd love to hear about it. You can certainly comment on the blog post that I just did and released today, or you can comment on this video. But I think MDLs, mobile digital licenses, are going to make their way into our space very soon. I've had one for better part of a year. I can't use it. I've never had to use it. I think May 7th or 8th of this year, the TSA at the airport is they're going to start some limited use, but I think that's an internal thing. But potentially I could see this at the airport. You just show up with the mobile credential and you get yourself through the airport. I've not seen an airport yet where you can use it. I read some stuff before I published the article and did this video that I don't think it's in use yet. But anyway, all that being said, further reducing, the one last point that I would make is when Amazon pushes this technology out into the marketplace and people start to interact with it, it becomes a standard, right? Amazon has millions of customers. And if the customers are out there, their customers are our customers, right? And if their customers are out there using technology that makes buying and whatever the good or service might be in a very frictionless way, guess what? They will want us, multifamily leaders, multifamily prop tech, multifamily rent tech, whatever kinds of position that we play in the industry, they are going to want us to adopt that because whatever is driven by Apple or Amazon or Netflix or others, those are the companies setting consumer behaviors. So they'll expect us to do it. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.